Rob, sum that up today. A disappointment in some ways, but in other ways, lots of positives.
Yeah, we've lost, and obviously it's disappointing, and there's a bit of frustration. But the reality is, you step back and like I say, look bigger picture, and I'm relatively okay with today. I thought we were very good from the start. We did what we said we were going to do. We weren't perfect. We made mistakes. That's why we ended up losing the game. But our attitude was absolutely spot on right from the whistle. We caused Bath a lot of problems, and fair play to them. They had to play well to beat us today. Let's face facts. They're a good side, and they played well, and they've won the game. And it's like I said to the players, it's one of those days when you're quite good because you actually look and you feel disappointed with individual moments. And when you look around in a performance that's quite a close game, and you can think of individual moments where we lost a bit of momentum or something changed in the game. As a prime example, I can think of the not straight line out. I think it led to a scrum. We got penalised. They kicked points, and we were on a bit of a roll. Then we were on the halfway line. We were the team that seemed to felt like it was going to be this ascendancy, and it can switch very quickly. But that's when you're thinking of moments like that, you probably know you're on the right path, because overall the 80-minute performance was pretty complete. And as you say, you end up looking at, say, some soft penalties we conceded or some soft errors, and all of a sudden you can feel bad about them. But the reality is the performance as a whole was at a pretty high level.
In terms of it though, Rob, you said this is probably one of the best performances, if not the best, you've put in up here. Yeah,
in a lot of ways I think it's probably the strongest Bath team we've played while we've been in the Premiership now. They're playing well, they're confident, and I think for us, we rattled into it today. And as I say, I don't think anybody who watched the game will say that it was a foregone conclusion for Bath to win today. This game really could have gone any way. And as I say, but for one or two moments, their kicker had an absolutely fantastic day today. On another day, we might have even, you could even say we might have even won by 2 or 3 scores. That's the kind of way the game could have gone today. But as I said, credit to Bath. They're confident, they're a good side. They stuck at it. When the times were tough and they were having to battle, they stuck at it and they kept defending us. And I thought the tackle area was probably a little bit messy for my liking in the first half, which kind of took away some of our tempo. But I think once that started to tidy up a little bit, there were some good passages of play from us in attack and defence. And to lose by 6 shots a goal and a drop goal is a little bit tough, but then at the same time, you score your points out of there.
I'm going to say Stino looks a bit downbeat now, but he's won enough games in the past for you to not worry about
it's
that.
Like I say, that's all you've always got to look at the things as a total. We've got a lot of disappointed players in there, and I know why they're disappointed, because quite a few of them will be thinking what I've just said, that they'll be thinking of the 1 or 2 moments in the game where they made a mistake. Because when you lose a tight game, that's what you do. You go, what one thing could I have done differently, or what 2 things could I have done differently, and they'll beat themselves up about it. But the reality is we've just got to keep focusing on how we pull an 80-minute performance together. That would have been a lot of teams in the Premiership today, the way we played today. We're away from home. We lost by 5 points to a very good Bath side, losing bonus point, competitive for the whole game, right there, right to the wire. Well, that happens in sport sometimes, and sometimes you get over the line and you win, and sometimes you don't.
In terms of it now, we move on to the Heineken Cup and back-to-back against Toulon, the Galacticos of France. But what are you expecting from these next 2 weeks?
I'm expecting just bags of energy from us. I think the key for us is to do what we always do about the Heineken Cup, is enjoy it. And we've got to look forward to getting stuck into Toulon. They're a fantastic side, but we're a good side. We showed again today we're a good side, and we're at the right end of the table. We're at the end of the table we deserve to be. And I think we've had a tough run of games lately, and it's not getting any easier. There's going to be some tough ones ahead of us, but I'm hoping we put a team out there that flies off the line defensively and enjoys running and carrying the ball at Toulon and moving them around and giving them a game they don't want. They want a game where they're in control, and we're going to try and give them a game where they have very little control. So it'll be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. I know the players are. It's we're kind of okay where we are at this stage of the season, but I think we're going to put in one of those real fantastic extra performances soon.
A quick glance before the game of where we were 3 years ago at this time. It was an away game at Doncaster, 18-14 or something like that, but just shows how far the club have come, Rob. Yeah, that's the thing. And the thing is now, I think we're starting to feel pretty comfortable here. We come to places like Bath and we're disappointed when we lose, and we've put in a performance that potentially has merited something out of the game for us. And that's where you have to be. To be a good Premiership side, you have to be competitive in every game you play. You have to play in a way that gives you opportunities to score tries, and you have to play in a way that gives you opportunities to attract players, and you have to be competitive, and we're there, we're doing that, and the key for us is to make sure we just keep doing that. Thank you.